I receive direct messages about a reading before hitting the record button, but today is one of those rare moments. Before I even started recording, I distinctly heard the message, "This is the opportunity of a lifetime," and they're deciding whether or not to take it. The energy around this feels intriguing, almost playful, yet contemplative. What's coming through strongly is a heavy masculine energy, so I feel like I'm addressing a group of divine feminine. This masculine seems to carry a bit of a playboy or player vibe, at least on the surface. However, the interesting part about this energy is that deep down, this masculine recognizes something profoundly different about a divine feminine here. The words unique and new keep standing out, almost as if they can't shake the feeling that this connection is unlike anything they've experienced before. The divine masculine here has an almost ironic realization. They see the divine feminine as incredibly unique, someone who stands out in a way that feels rare and exceptional. It's as if the divine feminine is a precious gemstone glinting in the sunlight, catching their eye in a way nothing else has. I keep hearing, connecting with you feels like the opportunity of a lifetime. And yet, this masculine is caught in a peculiar state of limbo, teetering between action and hesitation, as though they're standing at the edge of a cliff, deciding whether to leap or retreat. What's striking is that deep down, they already know that letting this opportunity slip by would leave them drowning in regret. That sense of inner conflict, of knowing the stakes yet hesitating anyway, is so palpable it's almost tangible in this energy. Before we dive into the cards, I want to remind you that these readings channel a variety of messages, energies, and situations. Always trust your intuition and take only what feels meant for you. If you'd like me to connect more deeply with your energy for future readings, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps me tune into your unique vibration more easily. Now, I'm feeling a little unique today as well, so let's turn to the Starseed Oracle Tarot and see what guidance comes through. Alright, let's unpack this strange-ish yet layered masculine energy that, at first glance, might come across as player-like. But that word doesn't quite capture the full depth of their vibration. Beneath that surface, there's a profound emotional complexity, genuine feelings they're hesitant to fully show. I'm picking up that this hesitancy could stem from something in their past, perhaps a challenging relationship with their mother or father, or even experiences of being misunderstood or ridiculed during their school years. It feels like they've built up a wall of overcompensation, projecting confidence and independence as a shield to protect their vulnerable heart. The Starseed Oracle card that's coming forward is the Courageous Peony. This card perfectly embodies their energy, a reminder that true strength comes from vulnerability and showing their authentic self, even when it feels overwhelming. This masculine is hyper-independent to the point where it might hinder their ability to form deeper, more meaningful bonds with others. But this independence isn't without cause. It feels like a coping mechanism, rooted in a wounded inner child who experienced rejection or abandonment in some form. Even as they navigate these emotional layers, there's an undeniable sense that they long for connection, though they fear losing control of their emotions. Their journey is one of learning that being seen fully for who they are, including the softer, hidden aspects of themselves, is where their true courage lies. Something about your energy has stirred something deeply within this masculine, triggering wounds they've long tried to bury. It's as though your presence shines a spotlight on their deepest insecurities, especially their fear of rejection. What's so ironic here is that they hold you in such high regard, placing you on this pedestal, that it almost paralyzes them. They're so afraid of the possibility of losing you, of you not reciprocating their feelings, that they hesitate to even approach. But here's the twist: they're already emotionally invested. Even if they try to deny it themselves, it's too late. Their feelings for you run deep, and there's no turning back from that. The number 12 might hold significance for someone, as it ties into the transformative energy I'm picking up. The Starseed Oracle card that aligns with this is Forge, Don't Follow, which speaks of a profound transformation and the courage to carve a new path. This masculine is standing at the edge of a major turning point in their life, a moment where everything feels like it's crumbling: relationships, career, or even their own sense of identity. They're experiencing a deep emotional and spiritual upheaval, as though the universe is stripping away everything that no longer serves them. It's almost like their life has become this chaotic storm, but it's clearing the way for something new. I feel they've recently experienced loss, perhaps the end of a relationship, the loss of a job, or even just the dismantling of old patterns and beliefs that once gave them a sense of stability. In many ways, they're at rock bottom, yet this is also a powerful moment of rebirth. The question is whether they'll summon the courage to step into this new version of themselves, and whether that journey will lead them closer to you. Let's explore further to see what else unfolds from their energy. The energy coming through here carries a profound sense of connection, and with Child of the Cosmos coming through here, it becomes clear why. This masculine feels an unshakable bond with you, divine feminine, one that goes beyond the surface and dives into the depths of past life energy. Just like the imagery of being intertwined, this connection feels deeply rooted, almost as if you've been bound together through lifetimes. When this masculine is around you, it stirs a feeling that's both nostalgic and bittersweet, like flipping through an old scrapbook filled with cherished memories. It's not just a longing, it's a recognition. Your energy has the power to transport them back to the purity, innocence, and playfulness of their childhood self, a part of them they believed was lost long ago. This connection is like a portal, allowing them to rediscover parts of themselves they had forgotten, awakening a joy they didn't know still existed within them. Even more fascinating is the way this familiarity resonates so strongly. They feel as though you've been with them since the beginning, as if you walked beside them through their formative years, even if you've only just met or haven't crossed paths yet. It's the kind of connection where they might have told you, "You seem so familiar," or where the recognition was unspoken yet deeply felt. For some, this bond is so magnetic that words aren't even needed. It's simply understood, as though your souls are whispering secrets to one another. I always make it a point to let you know when I pick up on twin flame or soulmate energy, and while I haven't yet sensed a specific soul bond label for this connection, the energy here is undeniably spiritual. It runs deep, spanning lifetimes, and the connection between you both extends far beyond this current incarnation. The word fate keeps echoing in my mind. This person feels as though your meeting was no coincidence. They sense it was destined, as if the universe conspired to bring you into their life at exactly the right moment. And yet, despite this overwhelming feeling of destiny, they're caught in a whirlwind of uncertainty, unsure if they're ready to embrace the opportunity fate has placed before them. Now, inner Earth is coming forward here, speaking to resilience, grounding, and the promise of new beginnings. This masculine is struggling to find their footing in the intensity of this connection. It's as if their emotions for you, combined with the spiritual energy flowing between you, feel almost too much to bear. They're fighting an internal battle, much like a warrior carrying the weight of the past and the future all at once. It's not that they don't want this connection, it's that the sheer magnitude of it feels overwhelming, like they're standing in the middle of a storm they weren't prepared for. There's also a sense of resistance here, as though they're wrestling with their own heart. They recognize the depth and significance of this bond, but it's triggering something within them, perhaps old fears or wounds from this life or others. This energy is intense, layered with both longing and hesitation. They may feel as though surrendering to this connection would require them to face parts of themselves they've long avoided. Let's channel deeper into this masculine energy and uncover what they're feeling toward the divine feminine. The Lost Lands card comes forward, representing memories and soul lessons. This person is overwhelmed by the fear of abandonment. This energy feels tied to the perception that you might reject or leave them, even if you've shown no sign of doing so. It's as if they've already decided in their own mind that you're going to walk away, and this fear is keeping them from fully opening up. Right now, they're in a state of deep self-reflection, diving into their own emotions and questioning everything. The energy of the weight of the world card surfaces here, carrying heavy emotional burdens. They're feeling the depth of their love for you and wondering if it's unrequited. I hear them thinking, I've never felt anything like this before, yet they're questioning whether it's all an illusion, too good to be true. This masculine is torn between two opposing forces, the part of them that knows this connection is fated and divine, and the part that can't fully believe in its reality. You're like a dream they never thought they'd have, someone so extraordinary that you feel otherworldly to them. They may have even expressed this to you in playful or awestruck ways, calling you a unicorn or saying, "You're like a fantasy, how are you real?" These words weren't just casual, they were born from the depth of what they feel for you. You are their dream come true, and that reality is both exhilarating and terrifying for them. This masculine energy feels mentally and emotionally overwhelmed, much like the energy represented by the deep cellular healing card, where the depth of what they're feeling is unlike anything they've ever experienced before. The intensity of their emotions for you leaves them questioning, doubting, and even retreating into themselves at times. But alongside this, the We the Hathors card comes forward, representing partnership and unity. This connection holds incredible potential for a beautiful, harmonious bond, a connection that feels destined to come together. It's as though the two of you keep brushing against this timeline of reunion, tasting what it would feel like to fully align with one another. But just as quickly, their fears pull them back down. the doubts creep in. What if this isn't real? What if it's all just an illusion? These fears act as barriers to the connection, even as the bond between you both continues to grow stronger in the unseen realms. If you feel aligned with this energy and are desiring to deepen this connection, focusing your intentions during moments of meditation or visualization can be incredibly powerful. Visualizing the love and harmony you share with this person, imagining your energies coming into alignment, can help amplify the resonance of your connection. The more you tune into that frequency of love and trust, the more those vibrations ripple outward, creating a magnetic pull that can influence the energy of this relationship in profound ways. All the additional information is below, but let's focus on what just happened. 2 cards flew out, and the third now at the bottom of the deck is the Cosmic Heart. Immediately I heard the message, you already know. Divine Feminine, your intuition has already clued you in on how deeply this masculine feels for you. Even when their actions cause you to question or doubt, that inner knowing remains unwavering. Deep down, you sense the truth of their emotions. But here's the beauty. You're staying firmly in your power. You're holding on to your throne, embodying this regal, goddess-like energy. Rather than acting impulsively on what you know intuitively, you're honoring your worth. You understand you deserve forward movement, clarity, and a love connection that is balanced and tangible, manifesting fully in the physical world. In this empowered space, you're allowing the masculine to rise to the challenge, to prove whether he can overcome his fears and his wounds, or whether he'll remain stuck in them. You're essentially saying, I'm here, but it's up to you to meet me at my level. So, will this masculine rise to the occasion? Let's explore what lies ahead. The next card that comes forward is Activated Earth, symbolizing action with purpose and intention. The masculine energy here feels like the Knight of Pentacles, steady, deliberate, and thoughtful. It's as though the offer they're holding, represented by that pentacle, is something precious they want to present to you, but only when they feel it's wrapped in care and intention. They want to ensure that when they approach you, it's meaningful, authentic, and worthy of your energy. This slow, deliberate pace might feel frustrating at times, but it's also a reflection of how seriously they take this connection. I'm hearing that they don't want to come toward you haphazardly or unprepared, and this is coming through very strongly. What else is unfolding within this masculine's energy? And what can I channel for the Divine Feminines listening today? Divine Feminine, you're showing up as the empathic starseed, embodying that Queen of Swords energy, someone who is deeply intuitive and wise, but also holding firm boundaries. You're sitting on your throne, rooted in that High Priestess vibration, fully aware of the profound connection between you and this masculine. Yet, you're choosing to let him navigate his own journey. It's as though you've known from the very beginning that there's something deeply spiritual about this bond, something that extends far beyond the physical. But instead of voicing everything you sense or feel, you're holding back, biting your tongue as I'm hearing. You're choosing not to reveal the full depth of your awareness, not because of fear, but because you understand the power of letting things unfold naturally. This isn't about withholding love, it's about staying in your power. You're trusting your intuition while allowing the masculine the space to step into his own realization and growth. You're in a state of quiet observation, holding your energy with grace and strength, waiting to see if this masculine will rise to the occasion and align with the frequency you already embody. This patience, this restraint, is not weakness, but profound strength. You're showing the masculine, through your actions and presence, what it means to stay in alignment with your worth. All right, let's dive deeper and pull some cards from the Energy Oracle deck to uncover what the Divine Feminine listening needs to know. The first card that comes forward is the Throat Chakra card, signaling incoming communication. Divine Feminine, someone is preparing to speak their truth, to express what's been held back for far too long. This feels like a breakthrough moment, a chance for clarity to finally emerge from the shadows. But what kind of communication is this? Let's explore further. With the crown chakra reversed and the thinking man upright, the energy of reflection and realization comes through strongly. I'm hearing, I pushed away this connection because I let my ego get in the way. This masculine has been deep in contemplation, replaying moments in their mind, realizing how fear, pride, or doubt clouded their judgment. They're beginning to understand the spiritual depth of this connection, but they're also seeing how their own resistance has caused a delay in its unfolding. Now, the root chakra upright shifts the energy to something grounded, tangible, and manifested. This masculine is no longer content with the connection existing solely in the realms of intuition, dreams, or telepathic exchanges. They want to bring this bond into the physical world, to make it real, clear, and undeniable. It's as though they're saying, I'm ready to take this out of my head and my heart and bring it into our shared reality. There's also a sense of urgency here. This masculine is tired of living in the realm of what-ifs and is beginning to understand the importance of taking action. They want to ground this connection in something you can both see and feel, a phone call, a heartfelt conversation, or even a bold move to show you where they truly stand. This is about more than words. It's about aligning their actions with their feelings, bridging the gap between what's been unspoken and what's ready to be revealed. Okay, I'm gonna channel one last card and see what comes through here. Okay, and the final card I'm pulling out here is the Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. This card opens the energy of deep transformation and renewal, signaling that you are stepping into a chapter where alignment with your true self is the ultimate goal. This is about walking through a door that leads to inner growth, self-acceptance, and the fulfillment of your soul's purpose. The guidebook reflects beautifully on this, so let's explore the message. Life flows like a river, and its current will carry you effortlessly when you align with your heart's truth. The journey of healing is not about becoming someone else. It's about remembering who you've always been. Each of us carries a unique light, a spark of divinity that shines in its own beautiful, irreplaceable way. That light holds the key to your purpose, something no one else can fulfill, something entirely yours. This card is calling you to honor that light, to embrace what sets your soul on fire, no matter how unconventional or impractical it may seem to others. Your soul's path isn't about living by someone else's rules or expectations. It's about stepping into your authenticity, living from your heart, and trusting that the universe will rise to support you as you honor your truth. Healing isn't about fixing what's broken. It's about recognizing that you've always been whole. It's about unlearning the masks and roles you've adopted to fit into spaces where your authenticity wasn't fully welcome. The door to personal healing and happiness reminds you that the journey back to yourself is one of self-discovery, of remembering your innate worth and the beauty of your individuality. There is joy in this journey. It's like finding a hidden garden within yourself, untouched by judgment, fear, or doubt, where your passions grow wild and free. To walk this path, you must dare to let go of any beliefs that tell you you're not enough, that you should be more like someone else. Instead, you are being invited to fearlessly reclaim the parts of yourself you may have hidden or suppressed, to dive deeply into your soul's unique calling. This journey may begin subtly, like feeling your way through the dark, unsure if you'll ever find the light of the passion and purpose you're seeking. But trust that the light will reveal itself, perhaps slowly at first, but with a richness, depth, and beauty that surpasses anything you imagine. The falling away of what no longer serves you is creating space for something extraordinary to emerge. Stay curious, stay open, and embrace the journey within, for it holds the key to your greatest discoveries. And with that, this feels like the perfect place to close this reading. I truly hope these messages resonated with someone listening today. If they did, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, I'm wishing you all a beautiful day filled with love and alignment, and I look forward to connecting with you again in the next video.